Okay, and now send out the
things.
the things. I love
Everyone loves the
collecting
things.
things. Oh, Yuki boy. No,
Okay, Delmer Falls area. Right, this game has the community system. Save game.
okay.
Save game second time because of paranoia.
Paranoia. Always love it, always love it. But yeah.
Troll guide.
Hiding spot games and fellow traveler. But yeah,
They
like.
heard the
Oh,
staccato thump of quick steps
ah,
exiting
yes,
the
yes,
house.
yes.
The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end.
Alright, thus
We
concludes
certainly
Beacon
aren't going
Pines.
to
Good
find a
job,
grand
everybody. Come on
resolution
in the
to our
stream.
tale locked in
Good.
the basement.
Yeah.
Back to the drawing board.
Thank you for joining us.
Okay, let's see. So, Sly.
Sly!
There we go. We don't have the other one for that one, so Sly is like the only option we got here.
It really is, it's true.
But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, it's like that was just kind of a thing with those old games, where just in development when they needed to make a sequel, they did just throw everything at it
Yeah.
and just bloated the game a lot. Arrested for kidnapping and assault, these kids would never acclimate to a world outside prison. The end.
Yep, there you go. That concludes the stream. Have a happy Tuesday, everybody. Speaking of Sly, though,
It's Wednesday.
I need to get water quick. That's not important. I need to get water quick.
Okay. You want a classic case of good cop, blank cop. So, chill cop, again, wasn't really good. There was no good cop in either of these. It's always just chill cop, which didn't work. Hard cop, which was just letting our friend go ham and stress the man out until he fell unconscious. And sly cop. But yeah, how are you, Dias? How has it been? What's it? How's it been? Waiting for Alex to get back since he went and got his water. So it's just you, me, and the drummer, whoever is playing drums. Well, understandable. Reminder that the VODs are always up on my channel, which reminds me I should go.
Anyway, so more to the point, how fucked up is it that, like, Xenoblade 3 released and the enemy faction are literally called Mobius, and yet all of the Morbius jokes are about a guy named Wamba?
Okay.
This is a Reddit post.
Okay.
Or was it a Tumblr post? No, it was Tumblr.
I don't know what any of this would be. It just sounds crazy.
Good cop.
Sly cop.
Sly!
One day we will run out of Sly Cooper games to play, and that will be sad.
They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation.
Now, you see, like, like, it can't make me sound like Elon because I'm not trying to shill crypto.
I mean, you are constantly going on about your apes.
Yes. But that's not crypto, that's apes.
Well, no, the apes are NFTs.
Well, yeah, but
And
that's different.
And NFTs exist to sell crypto.
No, it's different.
No, they exist to sell crypto.
No, you know. Yeah. So are we doing the good cop, sly cop interrogation?
Yes,
What's
one
happening?
sec. I was doing a thing since you stepped away, and turns out the thing I was doing slightly longer than it took you to be away, so
Slightly longer.
now it looks like I have egg on my face.
Yeah. Oh yeah, stream frame says draws live.
Oh, does it say draws live?
It does. This is the issue with streaming. Like, society wasn't meant to behold things.
There's the plays logo. There we go. Okay, let's see, what was I? Part... Crap, how do you spell the Caribbean? I am terrible at spelling things.
C-A-R-R-I-B-E-A-N, I think.
Nope, you misspelled it.
No.
There were two B's.
There are two B's, not two R's. I got mixed up and fucked up and hit by a truck, and my mom just butt dialed me, I think.
Wait, shit, really?
Wait, is she calling me a second time? What? Yeah, my phone very briefly flashed that she was calling me, and then it stopped.
Barrel, leaving Beck to her task.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Luca was chill, Rolo was hard, and Beck is sly.
With a few crisp snaps, she
Okay,
roused
but
Mr. Tolliver.
Okay, but the term "good cop," you know,
Yeah,
and whatever the hell other descriptor cop implies that there are two of them.
No, they're not two of them. It's shush.
But they're that one person good cop, other person whatever else cop. That's how it works.
Anyways, I think Vincent was Mr. Tolliver,
It's true, he was.
so you're Mr. Tolliver.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, that Modal girl.
Please, call me Beck. Sorry about all this.
Mr. Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are.
Jennifer sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug
Yeah.
has us all on edge.
All G's are soft now.
I guess she thought you needed some backup?
You mean you Jess, she thought.
What? She sent a child?
Well, what better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid?
I suppose that makes sense if I don't think about it, because I have a concussion.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You smell
Quickly
orange.
removed the ropes.
That had to be uncomfortable.
A little, yeah.
But do you understand? We never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true.
So, it turns out we're both here to...
Beck twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
Destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old girl is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
Huh. She sure is. Can't blame her, though. If anyone were to find out that we're going to destroy the source, Half-Life source, oh, we both know how bad that might be. Am I right?
No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down
Beck
here.
was on a roll now,
Gamers?
playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
You're sure you can finish this up on your own? You're like a baby.
Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me.
Good. There's one more loose end I'll go work on.
Loose end?
Oh, it's nothing really. I just need to go kill Ronald Reagan. The other day, he's a squirrel in this continuity. Had a radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf. Squaggin'. And wouldn't you know it, I intercepted an on-phrase in a perennial harvest transmission. Underground secrets.
Oh, he's from Arizona? What the fuck lives in Arizona?
Vincent.
I don't think anything lives in Arizona.
Vincent!
Well, I mean, well, yeah, but that's like, it's like in a house. I'm talking in the wild. I don't think Arizona can support life.
No. Then how is Vincent there? QED.
Determination.
I don't know, maybe he's dead. Anyways,
Power of friendship.
he was out there for like a year before I contacted him again. Anyways, that's ominous.
That's funny.
I
Look,
think it might be... What?
Look, I was at college. What do you expect from me?
I don't know. Term paper.
Surprisingly, no.
Password, but Juniper dismissed it. She said it wasn't mission critical.
What's the password for?
You know.
So we have a password and nowhere to put it.
Gotta mean something, right?
Good thinking. You should probably work that out. I've got this under control.
That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
She successfully convinced him with the power of just playing it cool and having a concussion.
Speech 100.
You guys catch that?
Sure did. This whole time, Mr. Tolliver's had a candy shelf. But all he ever sells us is apples.
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rolo.
Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about that candy shell.
Fine. In the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We need to find the hidden meaning. I've been distracted with the thought of Beck's face bandage. I don't remember anyone in my life ever wearing a face bandage. Oh, I do/did. It's not a face bandage, for me at least. It's a nasal thing to, help me breathe better at night. And sometimes I just wear it all day because, I mean, why bother taking it off when you put it on?
Society.
Maybe that's what this is? I don't actually know, because yeah, the face bandage thing is just a thing sometimes. I assume it might be for nasal stuff.
Maybe.
What's another word for underground?
Sands.
What?
Sands underground.
Buried. Covered. Could it be a cover-up? God damn you. Maybe it's one of those each letter is a number thingies. So you would be 21.
A bit old for me.
N would be 14. D would be...
Oh! It's an enneagram. Nun Creed's drugstore.
Luca and Beck looked
figure
at
that
Rolla
shit
with
out? What?
amazement.
Roll, that was incredible.
Well, it's either that or Kren's new drugstore.
Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How did you do that?
What can I say? I love ciphers.
Well, I guess we know where to go next.
Kren's new drugstore.
Investigate Nun Creed's drugstore.
We'd better go to Kren's new drugstore.
God damn it.
Was I this one?
Yes, you're doing, Dr. Girlfriend, I think.
You scared me half to death.
Sorry.
You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you?
Nope.
You're a terrible liar. He's got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear, that man would be late to his own funeral. Which will be soon. What? What? you can just lounge on that and the camera slowly zoom in?
Yes!
Why?
Why not?
Oh.
Act casual. You're late, Augustus. Alec.
Yeah, was that?
Yeah, take him.
Sorry, sister. Just caught up with work.
Work? You don't do work.
I had a few more details to lock down for the festival.
Oh, what do you have to report? What is this Insipid Town Festival really about?
I think
Gus looked around nervously.
Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him.
No.
I don't have to.
I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so you could make friends.
You didn't?
What? Politics, like it's all about making connections.
The entire point.
Shut up. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town.
Was.
Excuse me?
This was our father's town. He's gone, Harris, and he isn't coming back, no matter how much goop we put on him. Father left us with nothing but problems.
I disagree, she says, folding her hands to create the Nox symbol. From AI. The Somnium Files. Nirvana Initiative. Alex.
Okay, what now?
God damn it!
Among Us.
I was making a joke where you would then have a comedic reaction, but you just weren't paying attention.
No, I was paying attention. My mom called me. Except this time it actually happened instead of just kind of flashing.
Uh-huh.
All I know is that these two dogs, like that left one's fucked up. How are these two siblings?
Dog breeds. It's a thing.
Okay, but you see dogs that have the same parents, which presumably these do, as they are siblings, tends to be the same breed.
Well, I don't know. We don't know what his dad looked like or what their mom looked like. It's very possible that, you know, they were two dogs of these similar breeds.
That's statistically improbable.
Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help.
Yeah, also Dias is right.
No, you got it.
We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground.
Yeah, we did. That's just a temporary arrangement.
The glow can be seen from our damned backyard. They're dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When all this inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung
Kid
in the
Cruz. We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be a part of that future? Or be forgotten in the past?
It's a shame. Father named you Augustus.
Yep.
But you'll always just be a Gus.
Yep, Among Us. Haha, get it. Anyway, good night, Harris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow.
It's getting late, children.
Where is the weird bat child?
She's again snooping around as usual.
Yes,
Anyways,
but come on.
Strong Bad, what do you have to say?
Knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it.
Oh yeah, like how I know about capitalism and how it's the source of all my problems.
Among Us.
But I can do nothing to stop it.
Among Us. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
We
fine.
better get to none, Kringon done. But this is not how you get to none creeds, Luca. Or is it? I don't know anymore. Which timeline are we on? Oh, it's a creature.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
But he's a gamer. He needs to.
Black licorice bag. Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still in here? Alex, you're Solomon.
Oh, I am?
I think
Like now, or?
I think
always?
I think Vincent was Solomon before,
Okay.
but I'm already at 2 characters right now, so you get in this scene.
I'm afraid not.
Then where'd you get the candy from?
You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Sometimes it's the pleasures in life. Small, like me. Though we might not always have family to rely on. Licorice has never let me down. Except constantly, because it's shit.
Well, I wouldn't say licorice would be my first choice. Whatever floats your boat.
You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection.
Oh yeah. I guess.
I like sour gobs.
I'm certain you do.
I always wondered why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in stock. He must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile.
There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold hard cash. For others, I'm going over here. Bye.
Well, he's right, it's locked.
There's gotta be more clues.
Okay, let's see. Have you ever actually seen anyone use this thing?
Besides Mr. Nuncreed, no.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
That is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad?
Kren's new drug store. I mean, underground secrets. The password.
Beck flung open the door and they all squeezed in.
The caveman.
Alright, let's see here.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Ground. Secrets. Sounds like that did something.
Great. Now what?
I guess we... Ah!
Inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground. The air was stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
I know it.
You knew there was a secret hub full of strange tubes underneath the phone booth?
Of course I did. Didn't I say that? Exactly what I said. Don't shut up. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember how I said how cool it would be if the transdimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue number 12 were real?
Although, at one point or another, you've said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic.
That's why I'm such a good predictor. You know what they say about throwing spaghetti and sticking?
Looks like each one of these has something written on them. This dude has a broken mask. So we found our mystery warehouse creeper. At least they found their hazmat suit.
that walks like a nun-creed, and talks like a nun-creed, and is racist like a nun-creed.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Just saying. We're all thinking it.
Mining Operations Alpha.
Whoa!
You guys have mines here?
Not that I know of.
This town is all farms and fertilizer. And a series of tubes.
Paul always says you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold.
Not sure how
Then
that
you kill them.
not sure how that wisdom applies to this exact situation.
That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late.
Perennial Harvest main office? That's where my mom works.
What does she do?
Science stuff. Is she involved in all this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? Is this in Northwest US? Because small towns with mysteries are always in Northwest US. Probably.
It's likely.
This does feel like this is in the Northwest area. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that what you almost got? Ugh, I'm just yawning up a storm right now. Almost got snatched.
Among Us.
Yeah. Why would a Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place?
This is starting to feel like something big.
That's a lot of buttons.
Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Willow's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Mosif.
Rolo, what did you do?
Nothing. I just hit a button. I didn't even mow it yet. What was that?
Hide.
You where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here.
Just get back.
Oh, it's Mr. Nuncreed.
Alex.
Shit.
Shit. Shit.
Awesome. You all need to come with me now.
We're not going anywhere with you.
Oh, why not?
Not until we get some answers.
Okay.
Mr.
Under...
Continue.
What?
I didn't say anything. Continue.
Ground, yeah, secrets. I told them it was an absurd password. But they love anything that makes them feel clever.
They who?
That's no matter. I can keep you hidden until after the festival. I might be able to save your skins.
We don't care about our skins.
Well, why not? You need that. Hold on now, I like my skin. Yeah, see, this kid knows.
This all stops now, Nuncreed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like him.
Who?
Walt.
You don't get to talk about my dad.
Why not? You know, your father and I were friends back before...
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
Tube, a clock, all of this.
That's a lie.
It's true. I used to bounce you on my knee.
Yeah, this was way before Walt started dealing meth.
Like a soccer ball filled with meth.
What happened?
Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks.
Oh, you were his sidekick?
No,
Yeah.
partners. Right,
Partners?
partners.
We're in the bacon.
We're in the
Yes.
basement.
Bacon
So
pine.
yeah, we did the sly cop option, where Beck,
Yeah, the right answer, in other words.
where that was Beck's turn to actually wake him up, and Beck just basically did like a 100 speech check, like, oh yeah, I'm part of the exact same secret thing you're a part of, and convinces him to tell him all the things she needs to know before she just lets him casually walk away without realizing that he's been played.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so apparently he came down to the basement to destroy evidence, and
Interesting.
then he mentioned hearing a password on a radio signal from the Perennial Harvest folks called Underground Secrets, which through shenanigans we found out was the password to unlock the phone booth, which dropped us into this room.
And Fuckface is here.
Yeah, we explored this room a little bit, and then Fuckface popped out of one of the tubes and is like,
The tubes.
yeah, and then it's like, shit. Well, okay, fine, I was the first one to find you, so I can probably keep you hidden from everyone else until the festival, and that'll save your lives. Because he clearly wants to keep us out of, like, danger, but is also clearly working for the villains, so... Also, then
That's what he said. Yeah.
And then, yeah, he brought up, oh, I was friends with your father, Lucas. You sound just
really?
like him. We were partners, you and I. Yeah,
Interesting.
he's killed us in, let's see, how many endings?
2.
If he was the guy who was in this mask, then yes, he killed us then.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, he also was the one who killed us in the hard ending. Otherwise, we got captured by Perennial Harvest, or I dropped them down a hole, or not.
Yeah. This guy's really just like a problem, then.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. So am I supposed to be voicing him, or?
I don't remember actually who voiced him, but I had Alex take over, so I guess Alex can continue.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can keep doing it.
Okay.
He helped the patients and I helped him.
Yeah, total sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Look, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us. Says he's got an opportunity. He'd found something he didn't quite understand. And he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it.
And my dad said no.
Your father and I both believed in helping people. But the thing I could never get him to understand was... it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then.
Classic sidekick in the villain plotline. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Walt loved being righteous, almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing, though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, he'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Papa's long gone, but he's still got me saying yes.
Is that the point of this sob story?
Don't play at the stock market. Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this.
I tried to keep you safe by sexually harassing your grandma.
But you forced my hand.
Luca
Literally.
began to laugh.
I'm going to need to go touch your sexy grandma's butt now. Here I go. What?
You really don't know. My grand isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose.
What? Juniper?
Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party.
She's going to disrupt the festival? Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
Oh, my color! How does she know?
Apparently she knows a lot of things.
How many things? Roundabouts. What? Talking like
Let's
three?
just say, this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today.
And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the
Don't
shoulder.
you tell me
His
about
eyes were
busting into your grandma's underground lair. I've been planning to do that for decades. You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't need to understand what it is she's messing with. Doesn't understand. Not need to. She does need to. Tell me! No, she's in danger, boy. She's in Danger Boy.
My favorite movie, Danger Boy. I don't know. She had a map with a mark on the fountain in town square.
The fountain? But why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
Yeah, because he should know.
She knows
Yeah.
about Half-Life Source. It's a better version.
What the heck is the source?
It's a better version of the hit game Half-Life. If she tries to destroy the source, it could catalyze and... dear God, she's gonna freeze us all. Here I go. Here.
She is the oh the
I'm gonna
tube.
get sucked into this tube. You all need to run.
Uh,
Where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. Oh!
that did not go how I expected.
Oh, we're totally following him, right?
I mean, shit, why not?
Totally.
Tally.
See you on the other side. Ah!
You good?
good?
Yep. I love this town.
There you go on the tube.
Loading.
And there's problems loading sometimes.
Chapter 8.
Chapter 8.
Hey, wheat.
The cold, hard truth. Beck leapt
The
up,
hard.
allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth. Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant, light blazed into view. A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
Whoop. That was...
Intense?
yeah.
Really?
I think I might have parted with some fluids in there, if you know what I'm saying. Ha ha!
Any idea where we are?
Don't jerk off in the tube, Rolo.
No!
Somewhere cold.
I see a tube and I know what I need to do. Doesn't look like it got on any of us.
Didn't feel like we traveled that far.
But where did it all go?
Why does he not have his talk sprite?
Because he's not, like, actually talking to us. He's just kind of in the background. This place sucks. Would anyone want to blow something up out here?
Oh,
And they want me to find out, I suppose.
yeah, Kashida.
We've got to catch up to Nincreed.
Nuncreed.
I think he went this way.
What about some creed? A moderate amount of creed.
Anyways, Luca, that's where your dad is.
He doesn't know that yet.
Yeah, he doesn't know that yet. Come on. Why are you spoiling it
This,
for him?
this looks, you know.
Familiar, yeah?
Maybe we can clear off the snow?
No time, Nuncreed's getting away.
We gotta get him. We're gonna go fuck him up.
Okay. This is starting to feel really familiar.
I may not be the most well-versed in all things Beacon Pines. This does look like some kind of frozen replica of the town.
Ah, I got it. It's so obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed is a alien.
Rolo.
Stick with me here.
No, Rolo, shut the fuck up.
His species can only live in sub-zero temperatures.
Oh boy,
You'll
here
only
we
be
go.
able to live in a back brace if you don't shut the fuck up.
The source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through those metallic wormholes back there. The final objective: kill us all and shapeshift into a Beacon Pine citizen of their choosing.
You've never really had me, but you very much lost me there.
You get used to it. We should keep moving.
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center. He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild.
Well, this'll be entertaining.
Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nuncreed was after. Grand
Is after
sword
that
hung
ass.
vertically at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing. But I assure you, this is not going to solve anything. Don't do it. You drop that, you've doomed this whole town.
Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this town.
Wait, it wasn't?
I've been watching you, Joseph.
Oh, you too?
I know what you've done.
Oh no.
You and your co-conspirators.
Gran, what's happening?
Oh, your grandson's here, by the way.
Luca, you and your friends need to leave right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
Listen to your grandma, Luca. This is between me and Juniper.
Rollo and Beck held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over that torch. You don't understand what you're doing.
How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
You weren't supposed to hear that, though.
Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie?
No.
If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed
Okay, that
winced
part's
with
true.
anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not true!
Both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to effect change.
Oh,
Now that's not
okay.
fair. Whatever it was you just said.
Get them that line.
Oh.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge.
And yeah, here's the choice.
Amid a blur of emotions and memories, Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage.
And then in that stillness, he began to blank.
Hiss.
I hum or weep.
I vote weep.
Sure.
Does anybody else have
And in the
suggestions? No?
stillness, he began to weep. It was all just too much. Falling to his knees, Luca whimpered softly. The tears crystallized as they hit the snow. Gran stared at Luca for a moment with warm sympathy, remembering why this was all necessary.
This'll all make sense soon, Luca. Then everything can go back to normal. I promise.
She stiffened up and brandished the torch at Mr. Nuncreed.
You can't hide behind those people any longer, Joseph. Once their precious source is destroyed, we'll see where their loyalties fall.
Juniper, don't.
Ignoring his final plea, Gran flung the torch into the deep darkness.
Oh, well.
She smiled.
all right, we're
exhaled in
fucked.
relief. Mr. Nuncreed moaned in resignation. The torch echoed as it ricocheted down the hole, punctuated with a thunderous thud.
Anyway, there's the apocalypse.
You see, Joseph, I've learned one very important lesson in life. If you want things to change, you must be willing to...
Before Gran could finish, the ground shook her to silence.
Anyway, here we come. Here's the death. Alright.
Beautiful.
Gran only had time to spin around and run to Luca, her attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act. Unflinching love, pitted against an unthinking horror, there was no contest. Her warm embrace froze in an instant. That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a town brought low by its secrets, sits the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers. The end. Well,
Powerful.
that was dire. On
It sure
the bright
was.
side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from.
We
Now,
already knew
we
that.
just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Gun. That is how you deal with the mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Yes.
Let's sum it out now.
he began to hum. After the death of his father, Luca had trouble sleeping. Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody. It was the only thing that could calm his mind. The only thing that, however briefly, could make it all seem okay. That melody pervaded every memory Luca had of his mother. Shivering in the raw snow, he began to hum it out loud.
We need a band of teenagers to use the power of their bonds to fight a god.
That's just every JRPG.
Yes, yeah, that exactly.
Yes.
Gran lowered the torch, listening closely. As recognition slowly set in, her heart sank. Those countless nights of consolation, the incomparable loss they shared together. She let the torch fall to the snow and sizzle out. A few steps toward
thank
Luca
God.
was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself. Through a flood of tears, she began to hum along, note for note.
I like how Beck's sprite only moves a little bit.
Yeah.
Luca lifted his head in astonishment.
So
The last time he heard that
good
melody
now.
was the last night he saw his mother.
You're not gonna
How
vote
do
down
you
on-
know?
I'm so sorry, my little buckaroo.
Buckaroo? The only people who call me that are my dad and...
Your mother.
Luca blinked through blurry, watery eyes, trying to see more clearly. He could just make out the impression of a familiar face. He peered across the snowscape at the woman on her knees. Something about her was undeniably his mother, only smaller, older,
Oh shit.
changed.
Mom?
That's right, buckaroo.
Mom?
Luca sprinted as fast as he could toward his mother.
Gasp, fainting. Who could have seen this?
They held each other close,
No one.
and the cold retreated from their bodies.
Eleanor? I thought you were...
Gone. You should have known I would never abandon my son.
Eleanor looked down at Luca, tightening her embrace in an appeal for forgiveness.
How?
All this time, you were actually a little young for me.
My god.
You're a smart man, Joseph. I thought you'd have pieced it together by now.
You were exposed.
Mom, I don't understand any of this. What happened to you?
Oh, you see, we have the aging juice.
Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
I never left you. I was always right here, Luca. Just
I
lying
just
to
changed
you.
my name and lied to you forever. Why did you lie to me?
It tore me up, Luca, but I did it to keep you safe. I thought that getting answers would help us both move on. But the more I discovered, the more I realized the danger we were in. Until perennial harvest was stopped, it was better if everyone thought I was gone.
I needed that sweet adrenochrome from you to reverse the loop.
God. You could have trusted me.
I would have given you my adrenochrome willingly.
So
I
does
would
that
have gone
mean,
with you into that Pizza Hut basement.
does this mean that she's like your sexy mom then, not your sexy grandma?
Beck proceeds to kick him into the pit.
Oh!
This is getting kind of weird on
And then the freezing happens.
These are bad people, Luca.
I know, he's a sex pest.
They won't stop until they get what they want.
My ass.
And they don't care who gets hurt in the process.
Well, I mean,
Then what do? Do we fucking go sicko mode and kill them all? We have to stop them.
Joseph slumped into the cold, wet snow.
Start with him.
I haven't taken my medication. They can't be stopped.
No one can.
This is too big. I tried
Too
to
big.
plug the hole up with a boulder before, but it didn't work.
I tried beating them at their own game. I'm done fighting fire with fire.
For the first time in a long time, her voice felt like her own again.
No more lies. I see now there's a better way to stop perennial harvest.
Deactivate the rumbling.
You're right! Relights the match, tosses it down.
No, wait.
There's
not
another.
that.
There's another way to stop perennial harvest. She just fucking like cocks a pistol and is like, "Come on, we're gonna go visit the hyena son of a bitch. I'm just going to shoot him in the head until he stops breathing."
Oh,
The cow.
oh yeah.
Shit, why didn't we try violence?
That would work, wouldn't it?
Then shoot him in the dick for good measure,
The cold, hard truth.
and also shoot you in the dick for good measure.
He looked small. Joseph stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
Come on, everyone, we've got a party to crash.
Oh, am I
So I look
supposed
forward to
to?
this.
How am I supposed to think she's sexy if she's just a regular ma?
No.
I need one more generation there. Come on. You don't understand. He always wins. He's the video game boy.
Chapter 9. The Devil You Know. 7
Ooh-wee.
months ago,
Oh.
Eleanor Van
months.
Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways under perennial harvest. She stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand. The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door buzzed open with mechanical efficiency.
I want to
She
creep
was
down her
immediately
sterile
hit with the
hallway.
smell of
Oh
disinfectant.
boy.
It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a
Laboratory.
desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed
That's where
to the
Goku
desk
was.
and began shifting through the piles of papers.
It's true.
They were experiment reports on something called Tempest Liquamen. There were dozens of them, every one stamped failed. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
Oh no.
Bad move.
And that is what change is all about!
Okay, so in the middle of this where we froze everyone before that one time.
Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. And I am tickled pink that we will be making that choice together. How great is that? This man is a liar. Excuse me. I will not. This town has a dangerous secret, and perennial harvest only exists to keep it hidden. Nonsense! They picked up the whole town and moved it right under our noses. You aren't making any sense, dear.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
Imagine such a thing.
Okay, so the book segment, that was just like a quick aside. We're back in the present now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't...
Yeah, this isn't 7 months ago in a basement.
She's still old.
It's absurd and just plain impossible. They promised they could fix the foul harvest. They told us they would clean this place up. We just had to leave town for a few days. But while they had us evacuated... Miss Hartford, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to... You're afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? Yeah, they did do the Patrick thing of pushing the town somewhere else.
It's true.
You sniveling little worm. Oh, this is growing tiresome. A little help, please. Don't you all see? This festival is a sham. An excuse to have the whole town gathered in one place. They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but these people are wicked. Oh, don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof. I am the proof. I am Eleanor Van Horn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Well, aren't you just sneaky as the dickens? We all knew Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true. And now the whole town is paying the price. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about this disruption. My associates will take this obviously disturbed woman somewhere comfortable.
Like the ground.
So that she can get the help she needs.
She's not the one who's disturbed. It's me. You two-timing clown.
He is a bit of a clown.
You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way.
Do I have dyslexia? I have no idea. Maybe. Never diagnosed if so.
Among us. The truth is...
The truth. Oh.
What? Stop clapping.
No! No! Fuck you!
Yeah.
No, don't do this! No! 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 No!
Yeah,
No!
I had sort of figured. Given the, aging was a thing, I would, yeah. Although, to be fair, I only just completely put it together as he started to move.
Yeah. Anyways, Vincent, would you like to take over Solomon duties?
I don't even remember who was him, because he was on screen like one time.
Yeah, he showed up another time while you were gone. He was eating black licorice. Made a whole comment about how you can tell...
Oh my god!
Oh, that's the sign.
That's
that
the
would've been...
sign! That's how you know
Only
he's
old.
actually old! Yeah! He actually eats
quite
that
an
bullshit.
Mr. Nuncreed?
Torment dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's face.
What? Yes, sir.
Take them away!
No, I want them to see this. Ah, the ever tempestuous Eleanor Van Horn. You've been quite the thorn in my side.
You've been quite the sexy thorn in my side.
Like a weed that's burrowed in where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look dreadful.
He paused for a moment.
Take that back,
picking
you
a
little
piece of flesh
bitch.
from his sweater and discarding it to the ground.
Consider yourself in rare company. You've managed to pull one over on me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party. But alas, I expected something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. No matter. Your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Kerr?
Yes, sir!
It's a shame it was cut short, but I thank you for that rousing oratory. I will take it from here.
Yes, sir! Of course, sir!
Fucking clown. You've done quality work for me, William. You can look forward to the recompense we agreed upon.
Kerr gave a bow of deference.
Founder, we are most gracious.
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
I'm going to old now.
A triumphant smile grew
Here
across
I go.
Solomon's lips.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
His body and face began to contort and expand.
It's like the
His
fucking...
limbs, however, remained the same size.
Oh god, it's like the fucking mouse serum from the witches.
Yeah.
Yep, that
It's
was
literally
G-Virus.
the witches right there. Anyone ever seen The Witches? It's a hell of a film.
Yeah, I
Check
have!
that shit out sometime.
I know what you're talking about.
It's a hell of a film.
Yeah.
This is a story about change.
It sure fucking is.
And you know what they say? The more things change, the more they stay the same.
What? No!
Ah, so you didn't see that coming. Good.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Where did he get his suit?
The suit is meant to grow with him.
It wasn't even the same kind of suit he was
Quite
wearing.
The improvement. Yeah, this was under the vest. Don't worry about it.
The virus.
All tucked in case I needed to grow. Everything looks so much smaller now. Eleanor was right about one thing. This festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden?
You suck!
This is a celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and reveal the sign.
God damn it.
Wonderful.
Sharper choked out a crude squawk of laugh. Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
Stop him, malicious bastard!
Malice.
Why didn't you give me any of that serum? Fucking 905.
I'm glad you're back so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed this town.
I haven't digested a meal in years.
I'm so fucking constipated. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. A second time even.
Ori, this is not the time for audience participation.
When will the time for audience participation be?
Some assistance, Mr. Kerr.
Kerr gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
You coward! No.
Does anyone else have something to contribute?
A helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
I thought so. Do you all truly believe you could be free of me?
Yes.
A town of complete and utter fools. You people should be celebrating my return.
No.
You're clearly lost without me.
No, we're fine.
And that leads me nicely to my children.
Oh,
Daddy?
it's like the first time he's had a happy face, and it's
Yeah.
not going to end well.
No, yeah, you see I gave you both the greatest gift a parent can give.
Death.
The opportunity to prove yourselves in my absence.
Oh no.
Squandered. To say I am disappointed would be an understatement. But silence, Augustus, an adult is speaking. I don't know which is worse. A son who is completely hopeless. Or a daughter with such potential who inevitably lets me down. Eris, you fail me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, I have been wasting time, my dear. What have you accomplished? I was focused on cementing our legacy. Legacy? Who needs a legacy when you can just live forever? But what about... It's all right, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where is Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph.
I think you've said enough.
Nonsense. The people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been.
When you don't own an air fryer.
You do own an air fryer.
Alex?
Oh, that was weird. Why didn't Phil... Okay.
I only did what I did because he left me no choice.
You always had a choice, Joseph. He was simply too weak to take it. No matter, cheer up! You are about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sorrier state than any. An aging actor desperate to recapture his youth. He played his part, and soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already frittered away my goodwill. Beacon Pines is mine again. And I am willing to share its spoils, in exchange for absolute loyalty.
You said William Kerr was never in charge of perennial harvest?
You think that puffed-up bladderskite could have accomplished all this? Dawn, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride. He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
You see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, and built this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. Take your bow. You earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
Truly.
Patrick C. Montesquieu, thespian extraordinaire, at your service. Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. Truly was the role of a lifetime.
Wait. So this Bill Kerr was a patsy the whole time?
That's actually pretty good.
Now that your secret is out in the open, what's to stop this town from rising up against you?
We could just shoot you with bullets right now. Oh, that's the delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. I will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line.
What if we all step out of line at once in collective action?
Well, you see, that would be my downfall. That's the purpose of the fear. You can't trust one another. I turn the lower classes against each other so that they never unite and recognize their own worth as the working class. You see?
Damn, he's right.
The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you. Ha! The young hero. I've kept a keen eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity. If things would have gone a bit differently, you might have had your moment of triumph. Let's fate for you. You can't do this! Oh, but I can! I have won!
Just
Never underestimate what a great man can do, given time.
Just go up and hit him with a stick or something. He's standing there.
And now, time is my plaything.
Why is everyone just standing there?
Perhaps the most expensive thing I've ever bought. But well worth it. Huh.
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get to work, shall we?
And cracked the knuckles on his
And so,
still child-sized
Sharper set about
fingers.
remaking the town in his own image. The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties. Beacon Pines became famous, a secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer. The end.
Wow, that was a
This
good one.
is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now. You can feel it, right? We can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing. Let's see.
Yep.
Where is it that we get our option at?
Well, we just
Is it the
acquired.
right one?
We just
Yeah, I
acquired
know,
a new
but
one.
we got one, but where does it go?
Yeah, there.
There it is. Windows to the Soul, which I missed out on
Yeah.
before, so I don't even know what happens at this point.
Luca peered into Mr. Nuncreed's kind eyes, warmed with a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding behind it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him. There was blank lurking behind those eyes.
Among Us.
Shame is where we tell him about what's happening, and then he, tosses us into the pit. There was a malice lurking behind those eyes. Good night, Dias. Catch you later.
Well,
There
was a
go
video game.
sleep.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes, like a trap ready to spring. Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder. Something
Oh,
wasn't right.
the weight.
He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
Oh yeah, incidents. 1 second. Yeah. So. Oh yeah. This. Just figuring out like what's been happening.
Yeah, so this is the one where the lad is gone. He's captured, right?
Yeah. So.
Lad's gone.
Rolo got captured. We were looking for him. When this little fight happened, Beck got her hair sprayed, so she has like a white stripe of hair
Yeah.
now.
Mhm.
And then, more or less, that's basically it.
I just want this all to be over.
of course, I'm sure it will all work out soon enough.
I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rolo at the treehouse.
Oh yeah. check for Rolo at the treehouse after we checked the library and he wasn't there.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Luca, you know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You learned this from that other timeline that you just skipped over here from.
I love 999.
You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. Especially your grandma.
She can come to me, alright.
Aha.
Oh dear.
Oh, there's the creature. Hit with brick.
You looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mama always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up. But my problems always seem to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense big trouble ahead.
Oh, yeah. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold.
Alex.
I don't even know if this is character, so.
Yeah. Random other puppy.
I agree, this is all more than a little sad.
That's worse than sad. It's boring.
You're boring.
What if we did a little something to spice things up?
Like hold hands. I'm listening.
You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled?
Yeah.
It would be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Okay.
Here we go.
I wouldn't be surprised if that plan was literally him convincing the kid to help him graffiti, quote unquote, the thing, which is in reality just making it say Sharper Valentine.
Oh yeah, that'd do it. Sauce.
Identify yourself, please.
Nellie Modewell, I think. Was this the voice?
Yeah.
I work here now.
I am unable to locate you on our staff roll.
Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done.
Hold, please. Clearance authorized.
Thank you.
Our harvest awaits.
Yeah, harvest awaits.
Whoa! You could get a wrench to the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man while he's jacking, sonny.
Alex, you're,
Yeah,
you're awful.
he really... Yeah, he really can be. Evening, Joff. Isn't it kind of late to be jucking? And not
That's
any
not
other
what I
word
said.
that starts with J?
Well, I might as well ask the same thing of you.
Oh no, you caught me. Anything good?
Well, ever since Perennial Harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. And the trash is junk.
Figure that
Okay.
one out.
You can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they throw away.
You really can.
With this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups.
The occasional corpse.
Occasionally.
But they're smelly, so I don't collect those. Well, I'd better get going.
I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing.
See what?
Nothing. Exactly. I cannot be interacted with.
Powerful. See, if you had just done this at the festival, it would have destroyed Sharper instantly. He would have seen what a cool kid you were. Yeah, Mitch.
Mitch.
Mitch McConnell. Oh boy, do we have more flashback pitching?
I don't think so. I can double check.
I'm pretty sure we maxed that out.
Yeah.
Probably.
Luca gently good for skip.
Luca
Good
gently
for
good
shit.
for.
Rolo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Aired a long holler. What a powerful sentence.
He longed.
Rolo! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
He's not. He's old now.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
Gonna have to call him Roll Old now. 'Cause he's old.
Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse.
The fucked up dreams.
This time,
Can't wait.
he knew exactly where to go.
Yeah, these have like a consistency regardless of route. It's like a linear
He took
story.
a single confident step forward. The world flickered
Well-
and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source.
What?
He plopped down
Oh.
cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame. Wait, soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket. A keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. You made me proud, Buckaroo. Luca turned to face him. Dad, what is this place? A warm grin grew across his father's face.
This is hell.
A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together.
So paths?
Seems like it.
Luca found
Yep.
himself staring at his father's face.
See that over there? That's a mirror.
Trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. That's up to you. Without knowing why, Luca began to weep.
Oh, it's login time.
Is any of this real? Are you real? Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. Of course.
Smooch.
I'm as real as the part of you that misses me. Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. And you? The doppelganger choked back tears. I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone. Does that make sense? Through
No.
his tears, Luca laughed. I think so. His father pulled him in for an embrace. Time to go, Buckaroo. Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below.
Whoa.
Remember,
Just as Lucas sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open. Chapter 5. Dangers big and small. Lucas
Chapter
stumbled
5.
back. He heard the
part
rope
where he
ladder
kills
creak
you.
under significant weight. Keeping his
Wait.
eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Oh my god, you were. Yep.
So he is actually. So he got out. What? Stop right there. Or I'll.
Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me.
What's crazy is that like they gave him more modern clothes.
Yeah.
Like what is it? Like he doesn't look like anyone else now. Like everyone else is wearing like fucking like late 20th century bullshit, and then he's just got like modern like t-shirt and pants. Who art
The
thou?
figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Large figure cocked its gun inquisitively.
Stop now, or I'll club you with a baseball bat.
Whoa, take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rolled.
Nice try. I know you aren't Rolo.
Yeah, because I'm
You're like-
old now.
One of his random uncles or something. Where is he?
Uncle? Luca, quit messing around. It's me.
If it really is you, prove it.
Flaming chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped.
Yeah,
Looked
wow.
closely at the man standing in front of him.
The man.
Something about him was undeniably Rollo, only bigger, older, changed.
Racist.
Well, less racist, probably. How? What happened to you?
When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away.
Wait, where'd they
They
take you?
take you. Yeah, where'd they do it?
I don't know, they threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool.
Mm,
I think it was an underground lab or something.
chlorine smell.
They made my hands all big, look.
Rollo
Oh,
proudly presented his hands to Luca.
They're more than that.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. Or my second. But beggars can't be choosers. Or my third.
Rolo, your bodily awareness is fucking Sigma level. It wasn't just your hands. You don't even notice that, like, you're taller?
My feet, too? Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small? Anyway,
God, you're an idiot.
Yeah, this is bad.
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the balcony window.
Okay, good. You did fix that, Alex.
What the?
Yeah, I had to.
His hands shot up to his face.
Old.
Holy Toledo!
I could vote now!
Fuck yeah!
Rolo, what did they do to you?
I'm gonna go buy a gun! They made me drink some sort of green crud.
You.
Actually, it wasn't too bad. Kinda tasted like licorice.
He flavored it to be licorice flavor.
Actually, it was horrible. It tasted like licorice. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sort of left. Smashed open my cage and escaped with my gamer rage.
Whoa. You smashed open a cage?
Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur.
They had you in a cage? Who are these people?
Not good.
I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it.
Fix it. This is awesome.
Well, I'm just glad you're safe now.
I can buy cigarettes now. Okay, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where the snatched people go.
Did you
In
literally
the
just say that you had a
hole.
bag on your head?
Well, he escaped after getting out, so
I
he probably
guess.
knows the way back.
We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family.
Maybe you're right. This all seems dangerous. Danger-esque.
Danger? Ha!
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
I'll take them all on. Oh, God!
Ah! Hey, fellas, what's up?
A creature!
Oh, that's hilarious. She went home and dyed her hair.
I get the beanie.
Kill!
My ears just bursted out of the beanie.
Kill!
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Ah, take cover!
Did I come at a bad time?
Who the fuck are you?
I can curse now.
This is bad.
Wait, was that age restricted before? Hang on. What? And then he just like terminates into a black hole.
Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I didn't know where else to go. So you just hang out here with your large adult friend?
Look, there's no CPS needed. No, this is my buddy Rollo.
This is your missing friend?
One and the same. Guy got roided up a bit.
Seems a little old.
A little old for me.
I'll have you know this is a recent development.
The heck does that mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. Blue ass hair fucking Lego movie girl ass motherfucking. So we'll be asking the questions here.
Emoji movie girl ass motherfucker.
Troll movie girl ass motherfucking.
How did you find us?
Your silly treehouse?
You mean our silly little mission control?
Hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. I could hear your racket from a mile away.
Hey, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here.
Not now, Roto. We don't even have any duct tape. Nick, you said something bizarre happened. Is it that you're wearing a beanie?
Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rolo. He's literally too stupid to understand it anyway.
This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it?
Yep.
Deck's eyes narrowed.
Alright, so let's start when I made it back home. First order of business was to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me.
Oh.
Okay. Just need to play it cool.
So it wasn't even hair dye.
Hope no one notices.
Notices what?
Nothing, I was just...
Go over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey. What in the world did they do to your hair? Did you do to your hair, that?
I just kind of felt like a change.
This is going to take forever to grow out.
You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right?
I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving.
Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work.
Tonight?
Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow.
That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep.
Beck, you're right, but you can't just say these things.
He is, him and his weird cult of personality.
You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her.
Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It's enough for her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. The people are weird.
I just don't know them yet.
It's always cold.
We're in the mountains. You'll get used to it.
I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports.
You know I grew up in a town not that different from this one. It's starting to get weirdly personal.
Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people?
Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded.
What?
In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival.
But
Not another beep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey. But that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time.
Yeah, it does. Come on.
other people seem to have that covered for me.
Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you.
Wow.
Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Yeah, rocking the fucking Alien 3 Sigourney Weaver look. The
Yeah.
best.
Very funny.
Thank you. Good night, sweetie.
Good night, Mom.
Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. It blows. Key distinction. Second, you have 2 moms? That's great. You need help because you got grounded?
No.
I'm sorry you get trouble. My fault your hair got screwed up in the first place.
Oh, right. She had the tuft of gray hair.
Yeah, that's why she died.
It completely fucking slipped my mind. I was like, how the hell did she get blue hair dye to work on her already dark hair so well?
It's because it was white.
Right.
Also, I'm pretty sure Vincent likes Alien 3 Super Panda. That's
Yeah.
like from a minute ago, but I just noticed it. I kind of like how I look.
I like all the Alien movies to an extent.
Great, can we get back to the story now?
Next part is the important bit. I had this radio upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried dialing something worth listening to. It's... I'm trying to remember, because like there are like 2 different cuts of Alien 3.
Yep. There's the theatrical and assembly cuts.
Yeah.
Obviously, what you're going to want to do is watch the assembly cut, because the theatrical cut literally rips out just the whole middle of the film. There is just no second act. They removed it.
What?
So it kind of doesn't make any sense.
And then people wonder why that one's not well liked.
Yeah. No, it's best to have the second act in there. So, works.
Has a structure.
Yeah.
Theatrical.
It still kind of falls apart near the end, but, it was never, going to be a perfect film. It had lots of production troubles for that, but they really did overreact it with whatever decisions were made on the final edit back in 92, because the theatrical cut is just, bad in comparison. Again, the whole middle is just gone. Very strange. It means there's a whole ass character that just disappears. But I guess, it doesn't really matter because, that was a common complaint a lot of people have about that shit. It's just everyone's bald, right? So it's hard to tell people apart.
Alex, I assume these are clipboards.
Mr. Kerr, are you there?
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll answer that on stream as well. In terms of Blade Runner, generally the ones I see regarded as really good are the final, or what's called the final cut or whatever, and the director's cut. Those 2 I usually see are the ones that people say are good. Mainly the final cut. I have not seen that one though. I watched the director's cut, which I thought was all right. I didn't have any problems with it. And then there are multiple cuts for Aliens as well. That one's also one where you want to go with the special edition, but that one doesn't really matter because generally you're not going to see the theatrical version on that. It was pretty much supplanted by the special edition. Because back in the day, how Aliens worked was, they had their theatrical cut, they released it in '86, and then Jim Cameron, when it came to a home release, right, when they were getting it on VHS or whatever, he was like, well, no, I want to put put back in the subplot about that Ripley had a daughter, and that's why Newt means a lot to her. So he put that back in for the home release, and then that is just kind of the most widely available one now because it was supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so we got the walkie-talkie. I didn't know she had one.
Yes, I'm busy. What is it?
Apologies, I have the founder on the line.
The founding titan.
Patch him through immediately.
One moment.
Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you.
It's the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering?
Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this moment, she is working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had a chance to suggest it.
Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival.
I'll make sure she stays day and night until it is accomplished.
Good. You know how I feel about loose ends.
Yes, sir.
Once she's finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company.
Immediately, sir? Usually I have more time to fully bring people into the fold.
We are in the endgame, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks.
Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to her perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all.
Perfect.
Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit.
Oh.
We seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing into things has caused some issues in the past.
I see.
Please understand that I just want what is best for you. I am eternally grateful for all that you've done for me.
Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly. Not to have opinions.
Of course, sir.
Chin up, Bill. You are only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well, he doesn't even let him have opinions. It's cringe.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear, when they say loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like, actually game-ending someone? Capital murder? And
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? Is it Rod Rice?
I was hoping you guys would know.
Yeah, as far as we know, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest. So we have an even topper banana on the field.
Pop a banana.
What the hell is my mom caught up in?
Has she talked about the job much? Like, do they have vacation days?
Not really. Said she was going to come in and continue to work for someone she respected.
Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was...
The person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense.
Beck? Seems like Nellie's predecessor got, game ended.
You already made that joke.
Loosely.
I'm
Look, the ADHD's gotten worse as I've been artificially olded.
I'm getting that impression.
Who's this again?
Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens.
And also maybe see if we can fix Rolo.
Why am I so tall?
He's getting worse.
That's just 2 days away. Won't you just come home after work?
That creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then.
No, if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this will help?
Is that a transmutation, sir? Blueprints! You have?
Well, it's really a welcome map for my mom's PH orientation day. But it shows the layout.
Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office.
Oh.
He even has the exits marked. Guys.
I'm so huge. What happened?
Where the fuck are we?
Who is this cat?
He just leans down over fucking Beck and is like, Luca, where did your antlers go?
You look very strange without them.
We have a deadline.
This is really what it is. It's like the Alzheimer's is rapidly progressing. It's getting older.
Was your friend always this broken in the head?
A little bit.
You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. I'll go get the masks and the assault rifles. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6.
I'm gonna yell about drills.
They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the
Actually,
time
you
the
know-
sun began to peek
No,
through
I
the tall
don't.
window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could
Agreement.
just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Yeah, speaking of heists and then like 80s and early 90s movies, fucking, do you know that, what was that? I think Die Hard 3 was like actually like used as like a case study, for prevention of theft by, what was it? I want to say it was either like a big bank or whatever it is, some kind of like national treasury or whatever. I forget all the big national monuments that exist. You know, there's like the First Bank or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's like Fort Knox. It's one of them where they keep a lot of gold and or money. I forget whichever one the bad guys are trying to get at in Die Hard 3. Point is, the government like literally used that as a case study because it was the plan the screenwriters came up with for the villains to like try to steal all the shit was like absolutely feasible, and they had not prepared for. So they used it and were like, okay, we need to make countermeasures for this exact scenario, really, because someone could do this.
That's
That's fucking
hilarious.
great.
Like
Fucking
it was really,
amazing, great.
it was really hefty though. So one guy couldn't do it because it involves essentially dispersing police patrols around the city, away from the building, and then tunneling down into it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Rexy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go biff.
Me? Cordial is my middle name.
Oh god, he's already forgotten his middle name.
I have.
And how do you plan to explain your
He
new
waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance? So that's a good way to put it.
Just be like, yeah, I'm on stilts. Ah, she'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it?
She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense.
Okay. So that leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy.
How are you gonna persuade them?
Yep, I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Ah!
Enlist the help of Jeff and Iggy and Trish.
With the help of Jeff Thu, we're gonna make a really obnoxious video with mundane opinions.
You don't like Jeff Thu's videos?
Not particularly.
Hell yeah.
Alex Strong.
Undaunted.
Yeah.
He shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind.
This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? No.
Ooh.
Ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers?
That's a thing to wake up and say. You know, that's just a good first question to ask upon being conscious. The clipboards, they say they're just trying to make us happy.
Or what, the One Piece shilling?
The One Piece shilling.
Man likes his One Piece. He fell down the One Piece rabbit hole.
A lot of people do. Like, the people who are, like, hardcore into One Piece, they're, like, devotees forever. Which I get, you know, that's a lot of content. Like, there's, like, especially if you're following it, and if you had been for, like, years, there's, like, no way you're not into it. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's something there that's, like, speaking to you if you've been, like, on board the One Piece train for, like, longer than, like, 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I liked the parts of One Piece I saw. It's just, there's a lot of it. And, it's most of it, there's just a lot of it.
There really is a lot of it.
Yeah, I saw that particular video, and basically his entire argument boils down to just, yeah, no, people just don't give One Piece enough of a shot because there's a lot of it.
Isn't that... Because I remember you told me about that before. Because, like, wasn't the point of the video supposed to be about how, like, when things are, like, too long, it's kind of bad, and then he literally turned around and disagreed with himself for One Piece?
Yes.
Well, so his argument generally is that, like, the kind of elongating that happens when things make money, you know, the whole, like, the Dragon Ball Z let Goku die thing, where it's like, if this doesn't end because it makes money / wants to be continued for marketing other purposes than telling a story. One Piece being the example of a story that's really long, not because it necessarily makes money, though it most likely does.
It absolutely does.
Yeah, but because apparently, it is just meant to be that long. Like, it's not, like, extending itself unnaturally a la
I do not
Dragon Ball. That is apparently what One Piece evangelists say about One Piece, that it is not extending itself needlessly for capital. It is this long on purpose.
I don't think it matters about, like, whether it's for capital or whether the writer just wants to do it. I don't know, from my perspective, that's irrelevant. What matters is just, like, does anything need to be as long as One Piece? And my honest thought would be, like, no, because there are plenty of things that are or are longer. But are they more quality for it, or does their length, like, make them decent in and of itself somehow?
I would argue,
no,
the thing
really.
is, most of the things that are longer than One Piece are stuff that are either, like, slice of life things. Because, like, the thing is that I know part of the reason why One Piece is as long as it is it's very episodic. Its arcs are complete adventures in and of themselves. Like, they're not extended, whatnot. There is an overarching plot that connects all of them that is long, but it is never constantly long, if that makes sense.
I get you.
Yeah.
Like, I can see the appeal in that. I'm not saying it's bad at all. I'm just saying, like, it's discounting the idea of individual taste when someone says something like that, where it's like, it's good and it's long, and that should be, like, you should completely reject your notions of something being long, being bad, to get into it. Where it's like, well, no, if I don't like shit that just goes on, regardless of its quality, then I'm just not gonna like it, you know?
Yeah. Again,
it's like what we're doing, trying to force Alex through Homestuck. It's like, he hasn't magically changed his mind yet.
Yeah, but don't worry, once we hit page 8,000, he will.
It's true. I'm gonna turn around and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you know what? This is actually the best thing that I've ever written. Because by that point, we'll have been stuck in that for so long that I will have actually completely fucking lost it.
That would be pretty funny.
It would be.
Similarly, when we reach the very final part of Umineko, I'm gonna become a massive Umineko stan. It's crazy.
I mean,
like, I'm going to be posting like Umineko deep analyses to my YouTube channel.
Again, the funny thing with Umineko is, having gotten through it, I don't have any faith that this will happen. But it would be really, really funny if it does somehow get good in the back half.
Well, again, and then to be as fair as I possibly can be, it's not like get good like it's somehow objectively bad. I mean, it is, but like,
It is.
Yeah.
you know, in that way where it's like, there are plenty of things that are objectively bad, but it doesn't matter because like what people like about those things is for them, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, really what matters is like if I will ever like it or not, which I don't think will happen.
Oh, most definitely not. Again, I have no actual faith that it will get good in the back half. And also,
yeah, I definitely agree with Super Panda there.
Yeah, it gets good.
Because that was, I remember the big thing, right? Final Fantasy 13 people would
It gets
say
good
back
10
in the day
hours
where it's
in.
like, yeah, and it was just like I don't understand the construction of that argument.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
so
I
like,
get it if like you're someone who's like in it, right? You're in the zone on something you like, and
Yeah.
like you're going through it, and then like maybe 10 plus hours, whatever the hell, it gets better, and like you're like, oh yeah, this is fantastic.
so
I get that,
like,
but I don't understand how you can sell on that.
yeah, like saying it gets good is admittedly admitting that like the opening bit, however long, is bad, and you are wanting to somehow make the argument that getting through that bad stuff is worth it to get to whatever's on the other side. And like, I mean, sometimes there's a case for that where it's like, I don't know, Persona 4 opens up with like 2 hours of like fairly slow story building before the game actually happens. And
Yeah, but that's 2 hours.
yeah, like that is a significantly less thing where I'm like, oh, just push through that. And also, I don't think it's that bad. It's very narrative driven, and it's like if that really bounces you off, then you're not going to survive this, whatever.
Well, I think to a certain degree, that's also getting into another discussion on like how this kind of argument on like, okay, getting through a certain degree of a thing before like, it gets good or whatever, how that applies to different mediums.
Yeah.
Because like for a video game, that shit's a hell of a lot more demanding. People want to like play as soon as they can, you know?
Yeah.
Thus the
But
name.
like if it's for like a book or whatever, that's going to be way different and down to individual variants on like how much you're willing to read until it's like you're personally satisfied or if you can get through it or whatever. And then on a movie, that's like a totally different thing. The movie's not good pretty fucking soon. Trash.
Yeah, here's the 3-hour movie. The first 2 hours are shit. The last third hour, you will be glad that you stayed there for those first 2 hours. And like, no.
No. Yeah, absolutely not.
You
like, so I'd say that games for that kind of idea have a little more leeway than film, but not too much. Just because, again, like, people want to play their games and not have to, like, too slow of a start, necessarily. Depending on how deep the mechanics are.
Yeah. There's a really good narrative with slow, sometimes bad gameplay, like 50% of the time. Yeah. Because that is just the thing with games, is that, like, usually the games that have, like, oh, this takes 2 hours for the game to fully unfold, that is talking about a JRPG that is very narrative, front-loaded, and focused, where it'll just be slow like that sometimes. And if that's not your deal, I mean, you wouldn't survive the first 2 hours anyways, but even if you did, you wouldn't really care for the rest of it if that first 2 hours really, really turned you off.
Right, and that's the other thing where I said before, like, it comes down to individual variance and tolerance. Like, some people would be cool with, like, the gameplay of a JRPG or whatever, but, like, genuinely hate just hardcore narratives in their video games, especially if they don't get to play quickly. And, like, they're not bad for that. It's just, like, that's what they want, and if they're not having a good time, you can't, like, force it. At least I don't really think you can. Like, you can try, but it doesn't always work.
Yeah.
So, like, oof, you know, like, because I remember, what was it, Randy, I think, was mentioning that he didn't like the beginning of Okami.
Yeah.
Because it was just a lot of story for a while. And Okami is, it's another Japanese game. That's what's going to do. It's going to front load all the narrative first.
And again, I wouldn't and I haven't replayed Okami in a while, but I don't think Okami has that long of an opening.
No, it does. It does.
Okay.
It does.
Like, I would say it does have a long opening, but I don't remember how long an opening it is.
It's pretty long. But, like, again, if, like, you're the kind of person who's, like, there for it, then it's like, fuck yeah.
Okay, one second. I need to get some water, so I will be right back. Continue chatting about game lengths.
Yeah, games are real. This is awkward because I also need to get a drink real quick, so I'm gonna go.
And now it's just me. And at long last, I can make all the Scout TF jokes I want. Here I go. Bonk. Something or other chucklehead. Scout TF2. You see, the joke is that someone in the chat says something about TF, which obviously in this context, to everyone, refers to a people's transforming into another thing. What is not they, them, what currently is that. Okay? But then I come in with the, you mean like with Scout? And it's funny every single time. Literally 100% of the time. Everybody laughs. I get the Emmy Award. The god comes down and kills Mitch McConnell on the spot. And everything is good. And life is
hell
good.
Yeah. What we're doing? Mitch McConnell died? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's kill him.
Scout Central alone. God, Heavy, you're so good. You see, I was just going on a brain off monologue about the fucking about the Scout TF joke.
Transformation joke? What does he turn into? Wolf?
No, TF2. You see, I could do the entire thing again. You see, because like
No, what I'm doing is first of all, no, and second of all, I'm doing the reverse of your joke. I'm hitting you with the shit you do all the time. Rolling. I really do love. I do love Calamity Jane. I hope she gets an outfit herself one of these days.
I hope
she should get an idol outfit. Yeah, damn it.
I hope they fix her posture.
No, it's great. I love how she just like has the, what's it, like lumbosis, whatever the fuck, on the bottom of the spine is just completely curved inward all the way.
Yeah. Deep vein thrombosis, that's what it is.
No, we're not. That's definitely not it.
It ends in osis.
Mosis. No, it's the that one planet from Attack of the Clones, Genosis.
Yeah, deep vein genosis. The fly people, they just go around, they shoot the guns, they sound like or whatever. That one.
Yoshi?
Yeah.
I love Yoshi.
Have you seen that one video of the I don't know what fucking movie it's from, but it's from like an anime movie, and there's these people in this village, and Fat Yoshi just slides in the background, and then one of the village women is just like, Yoshi, it's Yoshi.
What? Was that a brain off monologue, or are you actually telling me about a thing that's real?
That's real. It's like an anime video. Someone edited Fat Yoshi into it.
What the fuck? Yeah, I have no fucking clue what the hell you're talking about.
What are we talking about?
He's talking about some bullshit where, like, Yoshi is edited into a thing, and he's fat.
Yeah, Fat Yoshi.
Oh, just figure out what makes us happy. An important distinction.
Okay, that's it.
Yoshi inflation.
Alex, that's a different thing.
No, you don't know.
I do.
I really do love when Yoshi inflates. You're not gonna talk to the studying girl?
I don't think we can.
Tell her to stop studying.
It's one of those things where you know how Tumblr videos are. They're
Here
just
we are.
painfully ephemeral, and you can never find one unless you just saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jill.
What can I do you for?
Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest.
Hate's a strong word.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
I didn't say it was the wrong word. I'm gonna kill him.
gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids were alright.
Great. So you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance, I'm old.
But
Give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
I really like it.
oh,
Yoshi gives birth.
A lot of them.
Miyamoto's vision. Yell shit.
I mean, isn't that what Yoshi does every time he like eats somebody? He just gives birth. Egg.
Hide, junk, shit, fight, crooked.
Shit. You gotta. Shit.
Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit?
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
I mean, fight. I mean, fight. Yeah.
Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested.
Oh, did I find it? Oh, did I found it!
Well, be sure to post it. Fight! Chapter carry!
I've done enough fighting for one lifetime and more than my fair share of losing. Time's come to hang up the gloves.
You fucker.
Crooked.
Crooked!
Yeah, they're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out and another comes scurrying along to take its place.
Hide!
Jeff's brow perked up.
What did you say?
Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. But you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed?
Some sort of disguise.
I've got just the thing.
And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy.
I've got just the crate. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gobs should cover it.
Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Good. Swing by first thing in the morning.
Help of Iggy and Trish. Oh yeah.
Iggy and Trish.
Ish.
You gotta go get Iggy's help. He farts and chews gum.
Het Trish, look who it is. Luca, are you gonna try to tickle us to death again?
Look, just hear me out, strange
Iggy
boy.
raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening.
Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of... Oh, shit. I guess is the, realize it. Shit. To each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong.
But lately, life has been kinda...
Strange.
Okay, so
strange.
I'm thinking that this is just the golden route that we're on, since it's letting you pull out all the stops.
Oh, I mean, obviously it is.
No, you know that it was not obvious.
Strange, you know? Strange.
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here.
So I'm offering a truce, and asking for your help. What do you say we...
Break.
break our hostilities, at least for now?
We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things.
What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff?
Go on.
I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed.
And after this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. Not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the
A
treehouse.
single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. How wonderful.
That's funny.
Chapter
It's one of
7.
those
Yeah.
scoops.
Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Yeah, pretty much.
We've played Hitman.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Rolo took a few vigorous shits.
Just stay calm, Rolo. You can do this.
Also, I feel really, earlier this session, I wanted to note that I feel really stupid because it did take until this session for me to finally realize that Rolo's parents had the rock and roll naming scheme with him and his sister.
I didn't notice that at all.
That's really funny.
It is.
It's Mega Man too that's in that.
Yeah.
Got your delivery here.
Delivery. I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery.
Well, that's the problem.
One moment. Ah! Ah! I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery schedule for this morning, Buck.
Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know, the founder can be.
I suppose we can leave this one off the records.
Harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Harvest awaits.
I could cheer for the founder.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about.
Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. We already went through this.
I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in.
Oh, I see. You can just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. Literally, he'll fucking kill you.
I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits.
Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir.
Our harvest awaits.
Ready to light the candle, Trish?
Yep.
He was doing so good, by the way.
Yeah.
Suck on this, perennial ham fist.
What's that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
Hey.
I should check on that noise.
Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already.
Okay.
Whew. That was close.
Our harvest awaits.
Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick with the classics. Like Super Mario 60.
Well, that was a close one.
Where's the close one? Don't steal my lines! You pulled it off. Nice work, brother. Alright, everyone knows what to do?
No,
Yep, deep engineering's to the north.
I'll go with Beck. In case she needs some muscle.
I'll head east.
And head... What did I fucking say? Found his office. You two be safe.
Okay, the founder's office.
I said. Not even any cups for the water. Oh, cringe. I want to refill? Fuck that.
Yeah, that's a load of bullshit. What if you forget your water bottle, eh? What about then, big boy? Fuck.
So place just feels fake.
You feel fake, Luca.
But of all things, a fake plant? Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca, what are you doing here? Need to learn the story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I'm most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang. Okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why, are you looking for him? And not, I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, and I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric block. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute.
I don't remember what this guy's voice was.
Whatever he looks like.
I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy.
Good afternoon!
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rolo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel.
Rolo.
Oh, fuck.
Rolo.
Great timing! We're stuck in a locked door marked, hashtag 24601.
24601. Fucking literally Les Mis. Damn.
Your time is through and your brains be gone! Need you to get us through.
What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowing in a black background.
Shit, maybe
What a fucking intuitive guy.
maybe he does have the morphogenetic field.
How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple.
Perhaps he's a genius, actually.
Yeah. He's some kind of genius criminal producer who deserves a hug and several pats on the back and maybe a hot girlfriend.
Perhaps second-rate sloppy. Who knows?
These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
They sure do, Luca!
Clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rolo, I think this should do it.
Do not forget my mom!
I love that. That fucking YTP is my favorite thing.
Bingo, bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. Except all the times you died.
What is that slippery lout even doing down here?
What are you even doing down here?
We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see.
Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked hashtag 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock.
Crap, we've got company. Luca, move faster.
1 second, I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, number 13806. Go, go, go! Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help.
No, we're gonna get you. Oh man, the water cups.
Rolo.
Yeah, we're gonna get you now. Here we go.
Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in!
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run.
Rolo, where are you? Are you okay?
No. Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office.
That was the final part. Pretty good.
Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us.
Nope.
Yeah, someone did. Make a break for it!
Did that little shit just kick me?
Right in the dick.
Don't stand there after them.
Okay, I'm not getting kicked.
Thank God I severed all the nerves to my genitalia in that accident in 1918.
The accident where I put my genitalia into a truck.
Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase.
I am having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them?
How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say, we got time. Am I right? Women, entering Nellie's office now.
Mom.
Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? You're like the Lego movie now.
I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemist's lab kit.
You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways.
We need to get you out of here.
We? Who is your adult friend?
Oh, I'm not an adult.
Wow, that's not a good response.
Ever heard of a growth spurt? I've had more of a growth spew.
You throws up all over the table.
I never want to hear those words in that order again.
Yeah, that actually was pretty bad.
No. It's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Yeah, again, she would know.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with the Tempest liquimina exposure.
Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink?
You drank it? Oh. Oh no. Oh no, you drank it. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Did they mean you? Oh, back, sweetie, I promise I didn't know.
Now, what the hell's going on at this place?
I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source.
Ish.
They named it Tempest liquimine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source infusing small amounts of Tempest liquimine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications.
The foul harvest!
Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Lempus took to Pemptis is rebellious.
What? Rebellious?
You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature.
So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing,
The more it resists, yes.
I can relate to that.
Go to your room. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. I am now Dr. Post-Scott.
I
God
fucking
damn it.
was hoping you.
Harnessing Tempest liquimine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival.
But you didn't, right?
Ellie sighed.
I don't know. Did I? You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes.
Oddities?
They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and
now I get to replace my entire wardrobe.
I really am truly sorry.
Those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway.
Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work.
Oh, yeah, that'd do it, wouldn't it? I had considered that possibility. I sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking.
He's dead.
Dr. Prescott is dead.
Yeah.
Kerr had killed him.
What?
I overheard them talking about it on the radio.
Murder?
That's why we gotta get you out of here.
I just...
Like, now!
Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation, allowing direct controlling of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came.
All the more reason we gotta hightail it.
Luca, we got Dr. Woodwill heading your way now.
Luca.
Hang on, I'm typing a thing.
Roger that, be careful.
Yeah, I'll be done soon. Soon, don't worry.
Alright,
Don't-
everything's
don't-
on track.
And my OneDrive is doing what's it? Again, I'm still typing a thing.
Yeah. And what is your plan for escape? Well, we'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow,
That's a
even
weird
his
thing to say.
even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What was that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all.
I should just smother you right now. What? I said your mother is hot. Wow.
I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. Gotta get you out of this, I
With a
promise.
subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
I mean, Grandma. Shit.
Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system, time card logs, payroll. For being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Wonder why such a secretive leader is obsessed with a party. Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
It's still warm. Must have been in here recently.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it! Lock it! Lock it!
Locked.
That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards.
We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo.
Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Definitely not pizza. What now?
Oh, look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions.
Just let me think. Can someone watch the door?
Don't do it. Don't listen to the shitty adult child.
Of course.
No.
Everyone else, huddle up. I think this little caper has gone on long enough.
Okay, I've typed the thing. Okay. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Modwill, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Carper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer. All connected by a single thread. Yours truly.
But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Yes, now you've got it.
Tempest Liquamine, you discovered how to reverse the process?
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Melville. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far in my tastes.
That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work.
Why do you keep calling him that? It's Prescott. Which you did admirably.
Why did you say a different word?
Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial
Yeah,
from
as I say,
Kerr's palm.
with Rollo here, things change.
Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. It'd be a shame if someone shoved it right up there.
Be careful, you fool! You have no idea what you have in your hand!
Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luca, over here.
Oh, thank God.
Move another
You
inch.
can actually do things.
Move another inch and I'll smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan.
I'll smash it, I swear.
Fine. Risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl.
Punch him in the dick.
Nick, don't do it!
We can't trust that jerk.
I'm sorry. He's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children.
She swapped the vial out when she had her hands behind her back.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Report to
Yeah.
my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir.
But first, you have a speech to make. Get out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile.
Yes, sir.
And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door.
Ah, yes. Prison them in the main office.
Real crap.
So much crap, it has to load.
Real crap hours right now.
Crowers.
Krauser's.
Power. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. Totally.
I'm not sure she had any other choice.
So what now? What's the plan?
I don't
I don't
have...
have one. Take a mission.
Of course you do. You always have a plan.
Really?
You just need some time.
Really, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to.
I know, it's just... We were so close.
I get the feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him.
She's so fucking subtle.
Time wounds all heals.
She's so fucking subtle.
Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now.
She's so fucking subtle.
Luca, there's something you should know.
Hopefully.
After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity and ecto cooler, like a year's supply. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else.
They locked you in there and like, literally you're not allowed out until you solve the puzzle.
Yet more ecto cooler. A note hidden in a false drawer.
What sort of note?
Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor, Dr. Post Scott. It was a confession of sorts.
God damn it.
He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you, Luca.
Why? What did it say?
It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Is she?
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led her to consider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. You realize that no one should have control over something as powerful as capital T time itself.
Especially not a capital C capitalist.
Certainly not. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work.
And it cost him his life.
That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been?
You know, your house.
Where is she now?
I don't know that
A
specifically.
sudden explosion sounded from the hull. Chapter 8.
Chapter 8.
Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground.
Because, yeah, that's the other thing. We never stopped Gran in this timeline.
No.
Through the dust
Yeah,
and
but we
smoke,
don't.
she looked over to see
Yeah.
Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many
Among
nights had
Us.
she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole-in-a-wall
Page 69.
foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through.
Yeah.
It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly
No,
rounded
it was
the
the
corner
same
to
one,
find
it
a
was
group
just
of clipboards
younger.
guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance
Oh,
at
fuck
vengeance
yeah.
for things lost
Can
was truly
beat the shit out of
gone, she
people.
would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
He just comes in covered in blood. Like, don't worry, it's not mine.
Did someone call for the sexiest grandma in town?
Gran, what are you doing here?
Luca, what are you doing here?
We are here to save Nellie.
We're here to save Rollo.
Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran.
I'm old.
That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine.
Oh no. What did they?
Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No.
Well, I guess that's it. We lost. Totally.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
Yeah.
A little.
Okay, what did we tweak his potion with?
Malice. Just make it fucking kill him. Straight up. Kill the sus child.
You,
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
What were you gonna say, Vincent?
no, I mean that was. That,
Oh.
Yeah, no, you got it. Menace. The whiskey from his office.
Yep. Dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog.
You can all call me Copper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Yeah, there we fucking go, brother. He just fucking popped.
This is fucking confetti. Oh, that was great. Beck's face is the best. I like how Rollo is unfazed.
Now, that's
Rollo's
what I
just
call
like,
80 proof whiskey.
well,
Poof goes the weasel. Damn, dude.
The crowd
He's fucking
gazed in
dead!
stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
Good. The end. That's what it was.
Unexpected.
That was
Perhaps
fucking
a
amazing.
bit of an absurd ending
That's
for
the
my
perfect
taste,
ending.
but
We did it.
Who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
No,
You can
it's
call
perfect.
me. Call
Okay.
me Sharper Valentine.
And then he just ceases to be.
And just fucking dithers out of existence.
Just.
Okay. So the question is whether or not there is enough to finish for another session, or if we could wrap it all up tonight. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
There-
think
Yeah.
I think
What do you think?
I think we should call it tonight. We'll come back
Yeah.
at this next time, and then if we finish it early, we'll do something else that night.
Yeah.
I do agree. It's been a while, you know.
Yeah.
We'll let people catch up on the VODs if they want to or whatever, because
Yeah.
shit's real good. It's worth seeing.
Oh yeah.
People in the potential future, watch this shit. This game's great.
I mean, we should just have a fucking child explode in confetti.
Yeah.
We did that.
Fucking great.
Oh, that was great. And then fucking Kerr just ran to the hills.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
like, oh fuck, I'm out of here.
oh, the guy just. All right, well, I'm gone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Just a little malice. And he just pops like a balloon.
Yeah. Which makes me wonder what Junk and Change are gonna do.
Who knows?
But yeah.
I'm going to assume change is probably like the quote-unquote right answer,
Oh, it's almost definitely is the correct answer.
Yeah.
because it
Junk's-
links back to the whole, like, this is a story about change and all that. So.
Yeah.
Junk's gonna be a funny one though.
Ugh.
Just gonna be like, yeah, no, I swapped the vial out for something else entirely. It's actually just apple juice.
No, I don't. I'm gonna save as much for next time, so we'll not do Junk. Especially because
Yeah.
Junk could. I doubt it, but Junk could also somehow be the correct answer.
Yeah.
Also, I think he's also doing a whole lot on the sentence, "Can we see junk?" Which is a
Yeah.
powerful sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Junk actually sends us down the downfall timeline.
It's been interesting for this game's branching path. There's only really been 3 actual big branches.
Yep.
But yeah. I will call it a day. See you all on the flip side of history.
Fortnite.
Yeah, you know, it's great. I hope you're all, everyone in the future, and I guess Super Panda now, having a good time. I hope it was a good stream for all y'all, even though I came in late, as I will continue to do, because I always have problems.
Mitch.
Met.
Damn it.
And, you know, try to be careful. Don't walk into the road in the dark without a reflective thing on your body so that the cars can see you. There we go. That's my advice.
Huzzah! Bye-bye!